Hello, my name is Carina, and in this podcast, Break Fear, Find Freedom, I have conversations with people just like you who have broken their fear and found their freedom, whatever that may be. And shows you how to do the same. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee or your running shoes, whatever makes you happy, and let the fun begin. Oh, by the way, come take my hand and let's go. The door's opening now. Anya Matrosova. I did say that right.
Correct. Matrosova.
Matrosova. And Anya is, you're going to love Anya for sure. So let's just talk a bit about, let's just go straight into the conversation. Hello, Anya. How are you doing?
I'm good, Carina. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you. Now tell me, Anya, tell our listeners a bit about Anya. Who is Anya?
Anya. My name is Anya Matrosova. So I don't know. So somehow I have to share with you that I used to have a different last name, but I took my mom's last name because I kind of believe in the energy of it, and I'm tired of the energy of the other last name. So I kind of enjoy it. So I am Anya Matrosova. I do feel different. Yeah, I do. So I am from city Minsk. I was born in Belarus, Minsk, in hospital number 5. I am 40 years old. I live for the last 20 years, almost 20, less than 20, in Canada, Toronto. I have my small day spa, where I love taking care of people, specialized on skincare, beauty, and it's all about actually, empowering people and sharing with each other, like thoughts, and it's just my way of connect with people when you take care of their skin. And I used to have a bad acne, so I specialized on acne, and I understand the struggle, mental and physical. So it's kind of my way of connect with people. So this is this good enough who I am, or something more I should add?
No, that's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell us
because I can talk. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about skin, and because everybody's into anti-aging now, right? Well, they've probably been in everybody's always wants to stay young and beautiful and energetic. So tell us a bit about how we can keep our skin beautiful and radiant. And
okay, so beautiful and radiant, you see, because I can talk and talk and talk, and with age I also change, right, mentally and emotionally. The more I understand about skin as a skincare specialist, the more I understand that it comes within. Right. And I'm telling you, it starts with meditation. Okay. Meditation, it's beautiful. But overall, how to keep skin clean and beautiful and radiant, I would suggest you cleanse, you tone skin, and you protect from the sun. Mm-hmm. You if you do those 3, exfoliate, hydrate, and protect your skin, you're always going to be beautiful and youthful, always, because you're protecting your skin from the sun, and you're exfoliating the dead cells, and you by exfoliating your skin, you're allowing the baby cells to glow and shine. But you have to protect them from being too dehydrated and oxidized. So you use your SPF and you hydrate. So every hydration has antioxidants. Boom. Yes.
Nice. I love that. But you were talking about the beautiful skin coming from inside. So give us a bit of advice on how to, because we all know you have to look after your skin, and a lot of us do and a lot of us don't. But what about the real, true, radiant skin coming from within? What do you suggest we do about that?
It's your lifestyle, and it's again it starts from mental. mental state, and it is normal. We're going through stages, up and down, and fear and happy and this and that, right? But I would say, sorry, I lost in a few thoughts. I want to say this and this and this. So I'll be honest with you. Uh, if you do proper breathing, right, through yoga, it's already feeds every cell in your body with oxygen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you glow within, and what happens to you? Your muscles are relaxed on your face. So
Mm-hmm.
all these anti-aging creams and all of that, you can put them all you like on your skin. But if you still squishing this muscle like crazy on your face, your skin is bending and it's creating that line, which it's okay, it's beautiful. And some lines, they remind, I remember from this movie, how this woman, she was saying to her husband, I love every wrinkle on your face. This one, it was when I went through cancer. This one, it was when we had our second baby. And it's all these lines. It's a storytelling. But if your skin is glowy, because you breathing properly, you eating properly, you meditate, and you expose a little bit to the sun, of course, but you protecting from the sun. And I lately I discovered this beautiful thing. I mean, it's been always on our face. Human anatomy, everything within us. You just massaging your own skin and relaxing your face, certain group of muscles, and it takes you 5-10 minutes a day. You don't need no needles, no buttocks, no nothing. You glowy, beautiful, amazing. So I
Wow.
think it's the key. And another one, guys, sleep, please sleep. Our sleep, it's a big deal. And I would say sleep, eat, breathe, just the basic things. All the basic things that God already gave us. And I'm talking about like a God, like it's the like an energy, God within you. Grow it, make it big, right? So yeah, the sleep, because even me, I am guilty of that. That I don't sleep, and as a result, you have the puffy eye or dark circles, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what adds to it. And when you don't sleep, it's creates in your body this stress hormone, right? I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of times we don't sleep because of it. But hello, we love our phones right before the bed, and we're surprised we're not sleeping. So stay away from the phone 1-2 hours before that. So that's another one. But it's pretty much, you know what? Uh, I go to forest every day for a walk, and
Mm-hmm.
that's beautiful. I know if I start my day or finish or both, if I'm lucky enough to give myself this gift to breathe the air,
Yeah.
to take the God's nature, and to see it through your eyes, all this greenery of
Mm-hmm.
juices, beautiful, all this. It's just like a meditation, but you didn't even have to close your eyes, right? So, and you glow. You told me, you glow and you look beautiful. You know what? I went for a forest walk, and
Yes.
I was stressed before that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, yeah. So your environment and how you take care of yourself in terms of like the health, and it's all simple. I also wanted to mention about um, the fasting. When you fast, see
Ah.
your skin after, yeah, it's beautiful. Our skin, I used to joke, it's my favorite organ. It is, because it shows every organ health. It shows everything on you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
like through your skin is everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
you exfoliate your feet. It's when you do your pedicures, because you need to cleanse, right? You exfoliate your body, scrub. It's your body. Skin is everywhere. Yeah.
So
So
tell me a bit about fasting. Do you fast once a week or?
you know what I discovered lately? I try to eat once or twice a day,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't eat 16 hours. So I calculate like 3 hours before sunset, like
Mm-hmm.
when it's still light. I know it's now it's summer. It's a little different if you go out with friends. Sorry, it's COVID. Nobody goes out, but it's gonna be okay. So 3 hours before you go to bed, don't eat, and not too much salt or not any in the food.
Yeah, yeah,
When you
yeah.
eat. And I try to eat every single day, almost all the time, the same thing. You know what? And I find you don't have cravings,
Mm-hmm.
which means you don't feed those little bugs that you don't want, that might give
Mm-hmm.
you breakouts. They give you breakouts and stress on your skin or adult acne. Those little bugs that we shouldn't feed them. So when
Yes,
you eat
yes.
the same meal every single day, and of course you here and there you're doing different things, you fast, you see the difference. Like your
Mm.
skin is glowing. So I don't eat for 16 hours, and I eat within 8 hours, maybe 1, 2 meals. If I don't work out, then I'll eat one meal.
Mm, mm.
Sometimes I do challenge 24 hours, but I do have a bulletproof coffee in the morning.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
I love it.
That
Yeah,
is the
because
best.
yeah, because you know what? In my, like, I had always this obsession with, I want to be skinny, 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 but it gets you to the no healthy,
Mm,
to the
mm.
place to be not healthy, because you need to figure out, you need to educate yourself from people who've done it, based on researches, what the best for you, for your body, for, because don't forget, a lot of studies been done, it's all on man, based on man. But
Yes, yes.
now they discovered, I educate myself that there's a lot of information for women. And I read this book. It's called Fast This Way, and I loved it. It just freed my brain like out of jail. You can break your fast anytime. You never really fast, but you just, I don't know, you just let your body have fun, and you don't overeat. And
Yes.
because you don't restrict yourself, you never like going crazy overeat after. So this is my fast.
I
16
love that.
8. Yeah. And
So,
once a week, once every 2 weeks, I try not to eat 24 hours sometimes.
mm,
Just challenging. And it's not like you're sitting doing nothing, like no food. You can have your bulletproof coffee, or you can have a black coffee if you're hungry,
mm,
because
mm.
our brain like tell us, oh, you're gonna die, you're gonna die if you don't eat, you're gonna be fine. And again, there is that book that I read. Oh, amazing. And do the proper breathing, like I was mentioning. We were chatting about it, Wim Hof. It's all this together. It's just gets you to the beautiful place of glowing skin by doing it.
Mm, mm. I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. So just to go back a bit, what do you eat then? And
What
aren't
do
you
I eat?
bored with eating the same thing every day? I mean, I would get bored.
You know what? I like. I am like you. Like I love like a lot of people. I'm a foodie, but when once you get used to it, I eat eggs and bacon. Right now, as we speak, I am in Minsk, in Belarus, because I haven't been working for a few months. So I'm in Canada due to COVID. So I might as well. I want to take care of my mom
Yes.
in Minsk. So, you know what? Why don't I load myself with these real vegetables? It's
Mm.
real. It's so tasty, and it's real milk.
Oh, it's
No,
beautiful.
the laws over here, it's little different. It's not for everybody,
Mm,
but
mm,
it's my mother nature, right? I will grow
mm.
up here. And bacon and eggs. The eggs from village, I don't buy. And even the yolk, it's
The
so
yolk.
yellow. I forgot it's so yellow.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, did I ever knew even? It's so yellow.
Mm,
And the
mm.
bacon, mama, it's so good. So you know what? you eat every day and it's so delicious. Just salad and bacon and egg, and that's it.
Mm,
And
mm.
somehow when you eat for a few days like this and you're properly fasting, you don't have those cravings. Like you know, like you said, I
Yes.
get bored. You don't have cravings.
Mm.
I make chicken here and there sometimes. I make this and this, but I just don't want it. I see the eggs and bacon and I'm just running there. And of
Yeah.
course, once in a while, like let's say once a week, every 2 weeks, I want something else. But overall, like how we are, busy people and this and that, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, I mean, if we like married, our dear husbands, boyfriends want to cook for us, okay. But if it's not, eggs and bacon's right there, and salad
That's
topping. But you know what? I gotta, like, now that we're talking about the meal, I have to share. Like, I always knew this secret. It's not even a secret, guys. Everybody knows about the green, that it's beautiful. It's good for the skin, but the parsley, cilantro, parsley.
Mm, mm, mm.
They like, I love them both. It's just unbelievable how good is this for your skin. It's crazy beneficial for your body. It's like if you wanna lose a little bit of weight, or like a little bit reduce inflammation,
Mm-hmm.
so have lots of like a parsley or cilantro, because they're similar, right?
Yes, yes.
And chop it and pour or boiled water over it, and soak it for like until it
Oh,
gets
nice. Like a
cooled.
tea.
Yeah, and you drink it some drink it for a week, or some drink it for a day, whenever
Mm,
but
mm.
it's really, really, how people uh, I don't eat anything, I don't do anything, and I still can get, it's just inflammation, it's that water sitting.
Yes.
um so that remedy, natural remedy, just helps you. It just reduces the inflammation. And I know, like, I always knew this. I use this as a base for my salad. You know how, like, romaine lettuce or this lettuce,
Mm, mm.
everybody using to make it lots of salad. I use that. I love that. And
Nice.
I can see the difference in my skin while I'm here.
Wow.
I can see it. Yeah. Like, I always like crazy about my skin and all that, but now I don't make as much effort to do it the way I used to do it. Like, I don't know. While I was in Canada, okay, I'll share the story, because I grew up in Minsk, right? So,
Mm.
and we didn't have money, and the perestroika, communist changed to, oh, it was a mess. But suddenly, no money, and lots of like uh, jetons, if you have money, it doesn't mean anything. You
Yeah.
need a little paper says sugar, or bread, or this or that,
Oh,
and
wow. Okay.
so you need money, like a lot chunk of money for one thing, and like a sugar. And if you're lucky, you grab a one kid, you my child today, so we can have two, right?
Wow.
So it was intense, because nothing in the stores. You see line up, you go, you stand, and maybe stand for 24 hours, then you find out what they sell. Doesn't matter, because you need everything.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
I, as a kid, I always wanted to be young and beautiful. Like, everybody ask everybody, what is your wish? I said, I want to look beautiful and young forever. So my mom, she brought this book. It's called Beauty, Charm, Secrets of Charm, Women's Charm. I
Ah,
translate in English. So, and it was all these natural remedies,
oh,
like
wow.
natural remedies, like, you can use a onion peel, right,
Yeah.
to make your hair nice and kind of reddish. You can color your hair with this,
Wow.
with the, yeah, especially if you like a blonde or
Mm,
dark. I
mm,
mean,
mm.
yeah. So it gives you this. It's like a hna, hna.
Henna,
No.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah. So but it's just made from that. Like, you can make it, and there was the other recipes. So, like, let's say, oh, you have puffy eyes, just have a piece of potato, put it on your skin,
oh,
leave it for
wow.
10 minutes. It's, you know what? Even most professionals now, until today, they use this and they show this in professional like TV shows. They always talking about this potato. It's just amazing. So, but because we were poor, you know, like and like I know all this because we have a farm, we grow potatoes here, and you know that's what kept us kind of fed. And then we used to go even steal apples to the other farms.
Very
It's like,
cool. I'll be with you.
yeah, we're getting dropped off. Like, okay, you have 1 hour. Here's 5 big bags, and they like coming back like with bags coming home. You
I
know,
love
people
that.
what I mean.
I love
Yeah,
that idea, that picture in my head. It's so cool.
you gotta be fast. Oh man, yeah. But you know, everybody like so happy, like full of and we eating these apples. But again, apple puree you're making as a mask for your face. But the whole concept I understood from that book, how
Wow.
to take care of your feet, how to take care of your body. Then my mom, she was she got later on very sick, so she kind of she you know she became more spiritual because she passed away on a surgery table. So she came back already not the same girl.
Sure, I'm
She
sure. Yeah.
started healing people. So
Wow.
already I have that knowledge of natural remedies. The forest beside, you know, like you have a headache. Okay, go pick up this tree and this and this. And like we have no shampoo, go pick up the Christmas tree, those little needles. We'll make a shampoo from it. You know, there was no problem, right?
Yeah.
But
Actually,
you
really.
think it's a problem.
Yeah.
You think you're poor and it's a problem. God forbid, and somebody gonna find out, you know, that you sew in your own clothes. Oh my God, what an embarrassment! You want to fit in, be like everybody.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
I dreamt to have the spa in Toronto, not in Toronto. Like I never even knew that. I dreamt that one day I will grow up and I'll have all these expensive creams, like all these hot chicks. All their chicks have it, and I'm gonna sell it to them. And I'm gonna be that chick too. That's how I used to think. And you know what? I grew up and I even moved to other country and I opened my small. It's a small space, but you know, I it's mine. And
Yes.
yeah, and I have all these beautiful, expensive creams. And you know what? I when I arrived to Canada, all this knowledge that I had, this people, all these hot chicks that I called them right before, they like, oh my God, tell me how you do that. Oh, how you do that? How you do that? You know, there's ingredients in the pharmaceutical from cough medication. You can mix that with some oil and this and that, put it in your hair and just enjoy the growth of your hair, like how it's growing fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
the thing is, you know, all these expensive creams, that's where they came from.
Yeah.
But I was so embarrassed to share it. But now it's made me who I am because of the knowledge. It's funny how we kind of, you know, we don't know what we don't know, but we don't even know that we know.
I know. That is the
How far it
best.
gets us. Yeah,
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Well,
Now that you share it, I love it too.
so much knowledge, and there's so much knowledge that you can share, and I'm sure everybody's like, wow, I want to know more, I want to know more. So we'll just leave that a bit, because I know you've got a few projects on the go, right, that you
I do,
secret
I do.
projects that you, so we will talk about those later. We'll have another conversation, but
Absolutely.
a bit about all this with the way you grew up. We in the West, even me from South Africa, we cannot understand how you grew up in a communist country and
You
with
don't,
everything
huh?
going on. I mean, we can't understand. So,
Where is
and the
it in
different,
South Africa? Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
yes, and the different mindset of the people there, you know, the way people are, the way their ideas, and it's very different to the West. So
Yeah.
that must have had a big influence on when you came to the West. How did you cope with that? And you know, the podcast's about breaking fear, right?
Yes, yes.
Did you have to cope with fear because things were so different? Or
Okay. When I went to West, you mean,
yes,
or
when you when you landed in Canada? Because it must have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
very different to where you came from, right?
Yeah. But you know what? When I came to Canada, like, it's okay. Like, okay, the break in fear. The first of all, maybe I need to explain where I came from. That that I didn't even know that it was a fear that you live with. What you driven by it,
Yes,
right?
yes,
You
yes.
don't even know. You cover the layers after layers, and you keep lying to yourself that it isn't. And you know, there's
Mm,
different remedies not to think about it, right? Uh, but so like we are very religious family.
mm.
It's like, you know, when you walk inside their church, dim your eyes, shut up, you like nothing and nobody, otherwise you're going to hell,
Yes.
but God loves you, you know. And anyways,
Yeah.
it's a forgot. Yeah, and you so like embarrassed, you know, of everything. You even embarrassed that that you're horny. It's scary. God's gonna punish you, you know.
Yes.
But your body, it's like, I can't help it. Growing up. And you have all this uh weird, you think you're weird, but everybody's the same. All these secrets, and you're building up, and it changes you, like, not changes you, it covers who you are, actually your true self,
Mm,
light,
mm, mm.
beauty.
Yes,
Okay. And
yes.
it just, now I can like speak some about it, because so because of the religion, and some things happens when you're kid,
Mm,
um, like I was, yeah, I had a lot of fear in me. I had a lot of fear in me. And I didn't even, how just understand, like until about 37, I didn't even understand. I mean, you know, you want to know the person, everything in their language. And my language was always about fear, but I didn't even understand what it is I need.
yes.
That I
Yes.
have this fear.
Yeah.
Okay, so uh, when I started dealing with it, like I was in one course, like I was trying to, like, you know, break free, but it was not about the fear. But I've been told, create possibility of who you want to be for
Yes.
yourself.
Yes. Yes.
And you
Yes.
know what I said? I want to be fearless. I want to be loving, and I'm a possibility of fearlessness, love, and freedom. Those three
Lovely.
things, it's huge for me. And
Beautiful.
they never changed. They never changed. Why would I even pick word fearless?
Mm,
I,
mm.
I didn't even understand then.
Yeah.
And as soon as I said it, I had the same night, I had a huge panic attack all night. You know why? I was waiting, uh, my monkey mind, you know, monkey mind running. I was waiting because I break, you know, it's kind of catchy when you're like, oh, everything is good. I dealt with it. I figured it out. And it's like rip behind.
Yeah.
So I was, for years, I believed that evil coming for me and taking me, you know,
Mm,
and
mm,
it's at
mm.
the middle of night, until I finally understood I have this panic attack. But
Yeah.
it was caused by the trauma in the childhood. And also it just, something happened. I was sleeping, and I, like, as a kid,
Yes.
and because my family was religious, and my mom passed away on the table, surgical table, she was reading about a lot of stuff, and
Mm,
all
mm.
this, and this, there's different energy in the world, right? But I was explaining this as like something invisible, and it's bad, and it's good. There is, like, now I understand. It's
Yes.
just,
Yes.
you know, it's just that feeling, you know, like uh so I when I came to Canada, I already was like layered up and layered up with all
Yeah.
this fear after fear, different flavors of fear on top of fear, different
Yeah.
kind of, you know, leggings, pants, snow pants on top of fear. But I didn't know. I didn't know that I was driven by it, and I
Yes.
was always. I even all my friendships, my boyfriends, all my relationships, it was driven. I was good person, or like I know I'm good, but it was driven. I asked myself not too long ago, what it was my why I don't have some friends anymore? Because the core of everything was fear. I was afraid not to be liked,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You were afraid that this person not gonna like who you are, so you lie. So you're making that face lie. It's a like I call it. I use the word sin, because it's unfortunate,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
lie, especially to yourself, right? The best part about not lying, you don't forget, because you're saying the truth. You never have to come up. But so a lot of stuff was the fundament wasn't strong, and that's why like a lot of things in my life was failing all the time,
Yeah.
failing
Yeah.
because of the base, and it was fear. So when I came to Canada, yeah, I was strong, and Russians, we tough, we strong. There's a joke, like what is your fear? Oh, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm Russian. Yeah, but
Yeah.
in a way, now that I understand lots more, I can see that no, we are very, very vulnerable. We just been taught not to show.
Yes.
Now the new generation, I see, it's beautiful how vulnerable, exposed, like it's okay,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they okay with
Different.
it. But the us, no, don't show your fear, don't show. But you when you're scared, you smell like fear anyways, right?
Yes.
Your
Oh,
body
yeah.
produces.
Yeah. That
Animals
that
can tell.
stench of fear is on you everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's what you go to, as I see it, from myself, like on my example, you go to a certain point. It's you get driven, like
Mm, mm.
uh, fear, like fear to be late, to fear not to make it, fear going back, like fear not to get your citizenship,
Yes.
fear
Yes.
of
Yes.
everything, like KGB mind, like,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
did nothing. Like
Yeah.
people over here, like, you get that look all the time, like like you did something. It's what we've been accustomed to, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're afraid even to like something on Facebook, because of, like, you see from different countries, like, and you're thinking, and it's fear speaking in you, because you remember those times when you wasn't allowed to speak out
Yes.
loud,
Yes.
speak up your opinion, so you keep it to yourself. What have you been driven by? Fear.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know but we have to stand up for each other and speak up, because as soon as I said it out loud, what is my fears, they lose any power over you. You just
Yeah.
understand. You hear your own self a few times saying that. It's just so funny, and it's like, oh my god, I sit in this jail forever, and it just doesn't make any sense, because you look at the other
Um,
person who hear what you just said, what you're afraid of,
yes.
and you see no reaction. They just like, keep going. And it's like, really? It's not scary? So I guess, oh, okay. So because you think it's for everybody like this. So everybody just come up with their own jail. But
Yes.
in
Nice.
Canada, it was scary. Like, it was scary, but it's brought me to a certain point. And I thought it's okay that I'm having those panic attacks, but over time you understand, oh, I am like little too stressed, I'm little so
Mm.
it's like, I like to call it, your soul is speaking to you. Just stop for a second, or like, you're going crazy, you're doing too much. And yeah, so last year, actually, on New Year's Eve, I made a wish. Yes, I thought, can I say this?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so last year I made a wish. I went on, like, I believe from those books that Mama had in my childhood, that when you come outside, and if you during the whole year you see the stars,
Okay.
like, I'm a sailor, and I see in the stars when we go on the boats,
Mm, mm.
when I'm on the watch, and they fallen and fallen. So what do you do? Because you don't know what you want to wish, right? At that very moment. So how many stars during the year you see? So when you see the star falling, you say Kabbalah out loud. And that's it. Don't explain to anybody, nothing.
Mhm.
What you did, you just, put it on hold, your wish, and you put it in the pocket, and
I
you
love
make all
that.
these wishes. Yeah, and you go. Yeah, so I saw last year during the watch when we were going to Thousand Islands. Um, I was alone, like kind of watch, and I saw about 6 stars
Wow.
fell from the sky. So I'm like,
Coincidence.
yes, I got 6 wishes. So what I did is, for New Year's Eve, you come out and you look in the sky after 12 o'clock, after 12, it doesn't matter, like during the 12, and you make a wish. So one wish I give it to mom, because I really truly believe. One wish I give it to my brother family, and one wish I give it to my girlfriend, because I really wanted her, to make a wish,
Yes.
because 6 wishes is a lot. And I had probably three, and I give it to my other friend one. He didn't want it because bastard. I'm like, take it. Anyway, so one of my wishes it was to deal with my fear. I was present to that point. Like I'm 40 years old in a month. Like it was going to be, and I was present to the fact like I gotta deal with this fear. Like what is going on? Like what are you talking to me? What do you want from me? What is it?
Yeah.
It's like you're part of me, but like you don't really have to be. I'm not really want to kick you out, but I want to like not unfriend you, but like what do you want? Anyway, and that's when it's funny, and a few months later, maybe months later, I saw you. I saw you, and you said some words about I find it was you were interviewed and you were saying I find the source of your fear. Such a
Yes.
simple sentence. Like the way you put it words, I'm like, there she is. I found her. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The blessing. So I'm very, very, very happy to find you. Yeah.
Well, it has been a blessing working with you.
Thank you.
So, in all these interactions, it's always everyone gets something from the other. It's not like one person helps the other. It's an interaction. It's a dance, which makes it so cool. So,
yes.
Tell me a bit about. So you got your wish, right? And that's good. Tell me a bit about, did you find freedom? Have you found freedom, even if it's a little bit of freedom?
You know what? It's like this wave when you look at on the ocean, right? On the water, it's like, it goes up and up. And even if it goes down, it doesn't mean that you lost your freedom. It just it's the way you feel about certain things, and do you really need that freedom all the time in certain way? But what I realized, I was always free.
I love that.
So it's not like I found it, but I always free, even when I feel like I'm not. You always free. You free. We always free. So yeah. But working with you, it's brought me awareness, and I think it's important to do something like this all the time because we're human. We just go on and we forget, and the automatic thing it kicks in. So it's a wonderful thing to remind yourself. It's just like you're working out, right? You gotta do this.
Yes.
You gotta do this because okay, I figured it out. Okay, now bye bye. See you. No. Life goes on. It just starts because it's shapes of who you are, and something else is good. You becoming somebody, new, old but new.
Yes.
And and then you get hit in the head, and then by things, life, and this is the reminder again, because then it's like your old self can come back, right? Like old self, this fear, because how to say why we fear of something, because it's something happened, right? So but now that you deal with things, you look into the face of this fear, right? it's pretty much your face.
Yes.
That's the scariest part to look at it. It's
It
like,
is, right?
you know, if you look at it, like think like you place your hands like this over your eyes, and you place against somebody's face, but think of your face.
Yes.
That's kind of scary and kind of
Yes.
creepy and freaky. But
It
that's
is,
the
right?
feeling
It
when
is.
I deal with my fear. Yeah, yeah. So I sorry, I forgot the what I was saying.
Okay, so how? Because I know that you were suffering with some fears and quite deep fears. How have you been since then? And since we did the work together,
Yeah,
has it made an impact? Well, has it changed you in some way? And I mean, I know things happen, and things are happening, but has it changed the way you see things, or what kind of outcome did you get, if any?
I what kind of outcome? It's like it's funny. As we speak, I look at the there's a bunch of books in front of me, and there's a word "мальчик звезда." It's a мальчик. It's a boy, but звезда it's a star. And I was gonna mention that I think my wish came true. You know how to say what changed? I I faced it. I dealt with it, and I keep dealing with it. And
Mm,
I wanna. What changed about me that I know that it's not a session process and then boom. It's a life process, and it's okay. I
yeah.
am not feared to deal with my fear. What it is, what it is changed about me.
Mm,
I'm aware, and I'm quite enjoying this. Like when we were doing our sessions, where do I come from? These words, like you ask me, what is it want? Like let's say, like some right questions, and I just knew what I want. Like I knew my feet needs a grass. Just walk on the grass. Go to the forest, sit
yeah.
there, and listen to your body. And we were talking about my belly button ring. I
Yeah.
took it out, and you know what? That like what do you call that ball of energy, like a fear energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was trapped over there. I miss my belly button ring, but I don't feel this clump of the energy of a fear. I have like moments,
Yeah.
life happens,
Of course. Yeah.
especially, yeah, but it just like it doesn't, I didn't have that feeling after. So that's beautiful. And like I said, I'm not feared to deal with my fear. And I'm more curious. Like I was afraid of dark. I'm
Yes.
still
Yes.
probably, like I love dark. I wanted dark, you know. But like I was joking, like I told my ex-husband, I would divorce you, but I'm afraid to be alone in the house. you know
Yeah.
you don't say stuff like this too. But yeah, but yeah, so I'm more aware. And I know the feel of the freedom, like we were talking about, and fear of love, I would say. Yeah, yeah.
Mm, mm,
Oh,
mm.
sorry, the feel of love, like I deserve the love.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
more, I know I'm deserved love. It's my particular what do you call that case, that I understood through those sessions with you, that I didn't really believe that I deserve this love.
Yeah.
That love, the love,
Yes.
that I won't allow to other significant to love me.
Mm.
I just won't let them. Yeah. Yeah, and I would sabotage things, just so here's all the bad things about me. Hurry up, get away from here. So I
Yeah.
don't have to deal with you in case I get, I love you and you go.
Yeah.
Just now I think more like what do you call it? Translucent and beautiful, like energetically. It is what it is.
Mm, I love that.
Like, and I'm more curious, like, you know, As a kid, when I was scared, I would look in the dark. You know, a lot of kids do this, and then look for the forms.
Yeah.
And yeah, now uh, I I'm more curious.
Mm.
I'm more curious. And I do feel some things. You know, like you know, the other like my dad dad passed away, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I wanted to share that I have that feeling. I've been having those feelings like a cold,
Mm-mm.
like almost go through you. But it's the other night I was laying and it was just how to say you get used to this reaction and just like wake up. But this time I just and then I'm like my other self telling myself, shut up, what are you jumping about? It's nothing. It's just your hands feel cold, something
Yes.
cold, which
Yes.
you can't see. And I was curious. And then it just got to me, what if my dad just touched my hand sitting here?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The other day, somebody posted on Facebook if there was like this bench and you could talk to anybody, for an hour, who
Yes.
would that be? And I thought to myself, like, my grandmother, my dad, and my brother, right? Who's
Wow. Yes.
gone.
All gone. Yeah.
But you know what's the funny thing? Right away, I catch myself because of those sessions. I'm like, okay, what if they're trying to connect with me? And I'm so scared.
Yes.
But I
Yes.
look at some bench and I make a wish. They probably never left,
That's
you
right.
know? But
Yeah.
this fear is driving away. Oh, don't come.
Mm.
So that's an interesting thing, right?
Very
So,
interesting.
mm-hmm.
Wow. This is
We like
this is
honest.
this is such a cool conversation. But well, we've been chatting for a while, so I think we'll have to have a follow up on this one.
Yeah.
Anya. So you know that we have a contest, right? And I'm going to just take you away from this because it's really, really cool. But I'm going to take you away from this and just remind our listeners that you've been working with your fear. It's really great. But one of your passions is the skin, and you're looking beautiful, right? You definitely
Oh,
don't look your age. So you have a prize for our listeners. What is that? Can you share it with
okay. My price. Okay. Yeah. My price is going to be a consultation. I would call it more, not even consultation. It's going to be consultation training class session with me, where I will assess your skin, your face. Why I call it skin face? Because I wanna educate whoever wins. I'm going to educate you what is going on, which a group of muscle you need to work on,
Mm-hmm.
what is your most concern when you look in the skin, and how to make your skin like your muscle uh, toned, that
Yes,
you're
yes.
going to be amazed, and how to make your skin glowy with natural recipes at home. You don't even need to run and buy anything. You can just go into the refrigerator, and I promise you it's going to work.
Ha,
It's I will set you free, I would say. So
I
that's
love it.
yeah. So that's I would say a virtual session, 1 hour. Is that good enough with me?
That is
Yes,
awesome. Thank you. And
yeah,
that's exciting. I
it
would
is.
I'd love to have that myself. Pity I can't enter the contest. Anyway.
Yeah, I can definitely take care of you. I can help you. Yeah, because it's
um,
been my thing. Just look at the people's face and okay, I would like to get my hands on that part.
it sounds awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for that, Anya. But where can people find you?
You can find me on anyutkaesthetics.ca. That's my website, or you can send me text on my cell phone 647-856-4064. But I think my website, there will be information with my email address, anyutkaesthetics@gmail.com, and I respond pretty fast. Yeah,
Okay.
and we can schedule.
That's very cool. Thank you. And if someone wants to know how great our sessions were, can they contact you as well?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I'll be
Okay.
more than happy. Let's spread let's just spread the light
Spread the love and the light.
every
Yes.
way. Yes.
Well, thank you
Yes.
for that, Anya. Thank you
Thank
for so
you.
much. This has been such an awesome session. It's just gone so quickly, a session, conversation. So we'll have to have a follow up when you leave Minsk and you go and you're back in your
Yes.
Canada.
That's gonna be another journey. Yes.
Yes.
I'll keep you posted. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. It's been wonderful. We'll see you soon. And thank you for listening. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay. Thank you for listening. And thank you for listening right to the end. Now, if you want to know more about breaking fear and if it's keeping you stuck, check out the quiz. The details are below. Subscribe so you can hear some more of this delicious conversations. And then watch out for my book, The Clank of Chains, which is coming out very soon. Thank you again for being here, and we will see you next time. Bye.